folks, in this tutorial I want to teach you about the compilation process in Solidity. So whenever you compile your code in Solidity, there are two sets of information that is being generated for you, and these information are what we call the artifacts of your smart contract. And it's very important that you understand this artifact because it's going to be used. Some data about this artifact will be sent to the blockchain, and some of that data will be generated for you to use with your front end tool in interacting with that code that's in your front that is in the blockchain. When a compilation process is done, the two data that are generated is one, the bytecode, two, the ABI. What is the bytecode? The bytecode is the machine executable code, the machine version, the machine language version, or the machine executable version of what you just wrote in your smart contract. Like what you see here is a high level, is in high level language. I could understand it, I could code it, but the machine will not understand it this way. It has to be compiled to a machine executable code, a machine understandable code. So that is what the bytecode is for, and this bytecode is what is it's what is part of the thing that is sent to the blockchain, because that is what is going to be running on the EVM, the Ethereum virtual machine. That is the executable code that is going to live on the blockchain and regulate the affairs of your smart contract. That is your smart contract code. So now on the other hand is another piece of data that is generated called the ABI. What is ABI? ABI is a short form for application binary interface. Okay, and what does it do? It helps. It's more like it's a JSON formatted piece of data, metadata, that gives description of what your smart contract is, what it does, and the functions that are available to interact with your smart contract. So basically, it's like a structure of your smart contract in JSON format, which the front-end language can use to interact with your code that is living in the blockchain. So that is what it is in basic. It's more like a database schema. All right, so instead of talking too much, let me show you this in action. So I'm going to go ahead and compile this smart contract from our previous class. When I click Ctrl Save, or I come to this place and click on compile, and the compilation process is done, you scroll down, you see these two buttons. One is called copy ABI and one is called copy bytecode. Let me copy the bytecode and show you how this looks like. I'm going to clean up this for now and paste the bytecode. So this is how the bytecode looks. You can see all these commands, these opcodes, such as push, push one, mstore. This is like assembly language kind of instruction. It's a machine low level, it's a low level command for the machine. Jump, push, all this. This is how the ancient folks they code. Okay, so this is what the bytecode is, and this is what your machine is going to understand when it is this is what the instructions are going to be passed into the EVM once you deploy that smart contract to the network. So, but you don't have any use for this because you don't understand it. So, and for example, see the objects, see the bulk of information that is here. They absolutely makes no sense to me, and they will not make any sense to you either, except that these are machine language kind of situation going on here. That is what you understand about that. And let me reverse. Okay, now let me copy the ABI and show you how the ABI looks like. I paste this. So look at how the ABI looks like. Okay, it has information about all the things that we put there. You see, this is the event. The event. See how we have that NID, we have the publisher, and it tells you the data type, which is an address. This one tells you that is in256, and it tells you this one is a string, for the speech. It has information about that. It tells you the information about a particular function. This is a function right here, and it returns a type of what string, and you see all those informations. The API has information about it, and the longer your smart contracts, the more lengthy or the more bulky codes are in your smart contract, the more lengthy these API that are going to be generated. All of these things are managed by the compiler itself, and you won't need, my god, I just deleted the entire thing. All right, so you won't need much of a hassle to get all these things fixed. Fantastic. Okay, here's the code. So you won't need much of a hassle. All you just need is to understand that there are two things that are generated once we compile: the API and the bytecode. And when you deploy into the network, what is being deployed to the network is the executable code, which is the bytecode. Okay, and then the API is there for you to use it to interact with that bytecode. So that is what you should know about compilation in Solidity. Hope you understand all that I just said, and if you do that, you're awesome. And make sure you click that button, and I will see you in the next class. Thank you. Bye.